I'm about to give you the answer to question 8. So I'm going to ask the trivia question. You're going to answer for no points, no money, nothing like that, just for fun. And then I'm going to reveal the answer, and you'll be one step closer to that 500 bucks. So let's get our question 8 up and see how all of you do. Here we go. The US president who frequently used a desk placard that says, "The buck stops here," had a vacation home in what US city? Martha's Vineyard, Key West, Santa Barbara. The US president who frequently used a desk placard that says, "The buck stops here," had a vacation home in what US city? Martha's Vineyard, Key West, or Santa Barbara? So you gotta know which US president had that on their desk, which honestly, that's pretty hard. That question alone, pretty hard. And then you gotta know what US city they had a vacation home in. Oof, this is a hard one. It's a good thing that I am helping you out here today. All right, let's see here. The answer is trickling. Okay, 40% of you saying Key West, 35% of you saying Santa Barbara, and 16% of you are saying Martha's Vineyard. And the correct answer is, yes, the majority of you got it. It's Key West. We're talking about President Truman, who had a vacation home in Key West, and it's actually been turned into a museum. Key West is an amazing place to go, by the way. I got my scuba license in Key West, and I ate tons and tons of key lime pie there. It was a lot of fun. Has anybody been to Key West? Highly recommend as a vacation destination. It's a really cool town. I cannot say that I went to this museum though. And if you knew that question, let me know. How did you know it? Did you guess it? Were you lucky? Did you Google it? I'm curious. I'm always so curious. All right, people just joining us now. If you just joined us, you just missed the answer to tonight's question 8. I do this every single weeknight before the trivia show. I give away an answer. In the meantime, we'll be right back with Follow Friday. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new round of Display Trivia live from New York City. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, and wow. I don't know about you guys, but this has certainly felt like a jam-packed week, and it's not over yet. No, we got one more day to get through. But fortunately, it's Friday, and it's the holiday that celebrates the triumph of light over darkness. Triumph of light over darkness, you say? Now that is something I can get behind. Good overcoming evil is something I can really relate to. Yeah, totally, because that thing happened to me where I get an order of 8 chicken nuggets. When I open the package, there's a secret 9th nugget. That just goes to show there is good in the universe. And speaking of triumph, I am ready to help you all do just that. So let's go over some rules. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully because once you tap, there is no going back. If you get one wrong, though, just keep playing. Yeah, for fun. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, that you're holding your phone vertically. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have your profile all set up and ready to go. Hey, no, hold on a second. I didn't say go just yet. We're going to do some practice first, okay? So tell me, would you rather good over evil, eggs over easy, mind over matter? Hey, don't ask me questions about food when I'm hungry. I mean, like, I want to choose good over evil, but how can I do that with eggs over easy staring me straight in the face? A little hot sauce, salt and pepper. No, but mind over matter. We're choosing good over evil. And so did 47% of you. All right, well, good might win over evil, but let's see if you all can conquer this game. It's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. The season that follows winter is known as what? Spring, Tuesday, the 4th of July. The season that follows winter is known as what? Spring, Tuesday, the 4th of July. I mean, these days, the seasons seem to be all over the place, right? One day it's balmy and breezy here in New York, and the next day we're getting a full-on bomb-like cyclone, you know? I know they say variety is the spice of life, but sheesh, like, give me some time to cycle through my closet, would ya? Luckily, I have found a solution called layering. I start every day with a bikini, followed by a lightweight shirt. I follow that up with a thicker sweater, And then finally, a parka. There you go. I'm prepared for anything. The season that we're starting to get a peek of right now is spring. It's about to get sprung. In fact, this Sunday. 94% of you got that. Well done. Question 2. Which of the following substances emits light when stimulated with electrical current? Water, potato, neon. Which of the following substances emits light when stimulated with electrical current? Water, potato, neon. I mean, I guess this element and I have quite a bit in common because I get some stage lights on me and it's showtime, baby. But you know, I guess it's just us showbiz people. You can't stay out of the spotlight. Even just last week when I was being interrogated by the police as a potential murder suspect, those excitable detectives could not keep the light off of me. Well, and you know me, when I'm in the limelight, I can't help myself. I sang and I danced till I had those cops applauding. Well, actually, they were clapping their hands and yelling, "Quiet down," but still. The gas used in many of the sign is neon. It glows when it comes in contact with electricity. 81% of you got that. Bravo. Question 3. This detail differentiates a jumpsuit from a romper. Length, sleeves, fabric. This detail differentiates a jumpsuit from a romper. Length, sleeves, fabric. See, the thing with both of these garments, though, is that no matter what the difference is, they both have something very disturbing in common, which is that when you are wearing one, the only way to go to the bathroom is to get completely naked. Look, I mean, I love a cute romper or jumpsuit. I am wearing one now, but I'm not getting my diaper changed, okay? A grown woman should not have to get completely nude to do her business, all right? Oh, I mean, except like bills and emails and stuff. That type of business I always do in the buff. It makes me more aerodynamic. A romper is typically shorts length, and a jumpsuit, like I'm wearing now, although you can't see it, is full body. Length is the answer. 83% of you got that. Question 4. All of the following are names for the Hindu Festival of Colors except Holi, Diwali, Festival of Love. All of the following are names for the Hindu Festival of Colors except Holi, Diwali, Festival of Love. What is it about colors that just gets us so gosh dang excited, huh? You know, like a black and white movie? Like, sure, those are cool. But add color to one of those and it's like, gee, what's that character gonna do next? Now I'm invested. And that's actually the whole point of color, to get attention. That's the reason flowers are so colorful, to lure in those feisty bees and butterflies, which makes total sense because not only is Holi the festival of colors, it also marks things in bloom and all with the world. Oh, sounds good to me. Happy Holi, everybody. 74% of you got that. Diwali is not it. Question 5. Anna Wintour just announced that the upcoming Met Ball will revolve around what theme? Gilded glamour, a lexicon of fashion, heavenly bodies. Anna Wintour just announced that the upcoming Met Ball will revolve around what theme? Gilded glamour, a lexicon of fashion, heavenly bodies. If you follow fashion, you probably already know the answer to this question. But if you also follow celebrities wearing the world's goofiest outfits, then you probably know this from that too. Because every year, all the media outlets circle New York City for this event just to sit outside and say, oh wow, Timothée Chalamet is very cute as a glittery bird. Oh, that is Kim Kardashian? But it also might very well be the Grim Reaper. And the Met Gala doesn't necessarily need to have a theme, but it always does. And you know what else has a theme? Always? A child's birthday party. It's like, come on, celebs, grow up. Put on your big girl pants. No, not the ones covered in hundreds of hand-sewn silk flowers. But grow up, right? Oh, but it is always a good time. And this year is sure to be more of the same with the official theme, Gilded Glamour. I'm expecting a lot of gold celebs. Do not let me down here. 72% of you got that. Halfway there, question 6. The game at the center of the Queen's Gambit uses how many pieces per player? 8, 12, 16. The game at the center of the Queen's Gambit uses how many pieces per player? 8, 12, 16. Everyone says this game is a game of strategy, but I don't buy it. No. If only really smart people can be good at it, then why is it essentially grown people playing with action figures? It's literally very serious dudes in corduroy coats playing with dolls. Hey, psst, I have to tell your queen a little secret, but first, my soldiers are gonna skedoodle. Sound good? Come on, chess players, just admit, you wanna quit the act and just do some college improv. We won't fault you for it, no. The game is played with a total of 32 pieces, meaning each player has 16. 88% of you got that. Question 7. Which of the following music artists has not recorded a song in Simlish? Paramore, the Pussycat Dolls, Kesha. Which of the following music artists has not recorded a song in Simlish? Paramore, the Pussycat Dolls, Kesha. Simlish, for those of you who don't know, is the language spoken by the Sims, the residents of the computer game. You can make your own people and create their lives from scratch. Remember when you played that as a kid and you thought it was so much fun organizing a house and making dinner and having a job? And now that you actually have to do it, you're like, wait, why am I either tired or crying all the time? They lied. The Sims lied to us. The sooner we get past it, the sooner we can move on and go fold some laundry. A lot of popular artists covered their own songs that you could hear on Sims Radio, but of the ones on this list, the only one who never did was Kesha. 80% of you got that. Question 8. The US president who frequently used a desk placard that says "The buck stops here" had a vacation home in what US city? Martha's Vineyard, Key West, Santa Barbara. The US president who frequently used a desk placard that says "The buck stops here" had a vacation home in what US city? Martha's Vineyard, Key West, Santa Barbara. Okay, yeah, I see the sign, Mr. President. I understand that there needs to be no buck past this point. I'm just a little confused, however, on what exactly is the buck. See, if I can't stop the buck if I don't know how to identify the buck, okay? So please help me out. Do you have any pictures of buck I can see to get an idea? Maybe a buck mood board? I want to help. I do. I don't know what I'm looking for here, buddy. Oh, this talking too much and being generally annoying is the buck? Say no more, Chief. The buck stopped firmly at the desk of President Harry Truman, who had an official presidential vacation home in Key West, Florida. 92% of you got that. We gave it away in the pre-show. We do that every weeknight before trivia. Question 9. The supreme deity of Rome and the one honored by the Ides of March would today be considered the ruling planet of all of the following traditional astrological signs except Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius. The supreme deity of Rome and the one honored by the Ides of March would today be considered the ruling planet of all of the following traditional astrological signs except Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Please note, we're asking about traditional astrology as opposed to modern astrology. You know, the astrology where the man was expected to court the woman, and then once they were married, he was expected to be the breadwinner and she stayed home with the kids. Yeah. Astrology, okay? Modern astrology gets a lot more nuanced. For instance, sometimes the dad stays home, or sometimes the family all just live in a bus and somehow live off their viral videos. I don't know. But in traditional astrology, Jupiter, Rome's supreme deity and the one honored by the Ides of March, rules Pisces and Sagittarius and is particularly bountiful. 81% of you got that. Anyone getting closer to winning some bounty by getting that one right? Yeah? Because it's time for the final question. Question 10. Which of the following medicines deals with trichology? Bismuth subsalicylate, minoxidil, diphenhydramine. Which of the following medicines deals with trichology? Bismuth subsalicylate, minoxidil, diphenhydramine. Medicines always have their real names and then their stage names. It's like, medicine, what don't you want us to know about your past? Or are you just doing a Beyonce thing where you need a different persona when you're performing? What I'm getting at is diphenhydramine the Sasha Fierce for Benadryl? Yes, that's exactly it. Okay, but the real reason is the chemical compound isn't as easy to sell as some fancy schmancy Pepto-Bismol, and thus, here we are. But trichology is the study of hair growth, and the only medicine on this list that's going to be any help in that department is minoxidil, or as it's commonly known, Rogaine. 84% of you got that. Pulling up with a win on this Friday. How do we do, everybody? Whew. We came, we slayed, we displayed our knowledge, and we're getting paid. Another great week here on Display Trivia, and a lot of players tonight, and a lot of winners. We have 337 winners tonight, splitting that $500 jackpot. Well done. That is 100% the way to end the week. Friends, please, please, please sound off in the chat. How many winners do we have? What scores did we get? Cal Pode got a 3 out of 10. I love it. Keep coming back. We do this every single weeknight. Yes, Batman, I love that. Cheering on the winners, 337 of you. Swizzler 99, big 5. Oh no, Capper 7. You don't know your rompers. But you know what? We had fun, didn't we? And now we learned. Oh, yes. Go China Thug. Go China Thug. You were our feature Friday, our follow Friday, and you won trivia. Oh my gosh, luck is on your side. I love that. Facts Guru says, congratulations. Freya got 5, which is your favorite number. That's awesome. Shireen got a 6 out of 10, as did Tim Dozer. Quiz Paparazzi got a 2 out of 10, and Mark Who a 10 out of 10. Fudu Ichi, 10 out of 10. I love it. Cam 7. If anybody got a 10 out of 10 tonight, I salute you. Me too. That was hard. You know what, friends? You deserve a weekend. You deserve a rest. So do that, and we'll see you all next week on Display.